Hello, and welcome to this video on how you, as a judge or court staff, can navigate through the platform for the 24/7 on courts. In this video, in the series of videos to navigate through the platform, the module of submissions or filings, responses against them, and extensions to the dates of filings by which they should be received by the court will be covered. The following are the tasks that we will dive into in detail. First, how you can view a filing. Second, how you can mandate a filing both within and outside a hearing. Third, how you can review an application or an extension request and accept or reject it. And lastly, how you can add a response against a filing. Let us begin with the first task of how you can view a filing. In order to view a filing, let's begin at the home screen. On the home screen, under the Your Cases portion on the left, navigate to the case in which you would like to see your filings. Here I'm opening this particular case. Then navigate to the Submissions tab in that case. Scroll down in order to see all of the submissions that have been received in the case. Note that you can also filter these submissions by the party that has submitted them, the type of the submission, and its status. Open a particular submission in order to be able to see the document. With that, the first task, which is on how to view a filing or submission in a particular case, has been completed. We can also discuss here the task of how you can respond to a particular submission or filing. Once you have opened a particular document in the submissions page of a case, you will see the comments tab or the panel on the right. Here, you can type any comments and you can also add a document against it. You will have to select the document type and upload a file for the same. Further, this will require an e-signature. The signature can be done either via Aadhaar or it can be done by downloading the document and then re-uploading it with the signature in the physical or digital format. This is the exact same as will be discussed in the module for orders and judgments. Regardless of the mode through which the signature has been added, the status will update to signed and the document can be added against the comment. Once the comment and the document have been added, it is also possible to delete the document by clicking on the cross icon. To submit on the comment, click on the next button and the comment will appear. With that, the two tasks of viewing a filing and also adding a response or comment against it have been covered. Now we will get into the next task of how you as a judge can mandate a filing both within and outside a hearing and how the court staff can assist you with the same. In order to mandate a filing in a particular case, navigate to that case again under the Your Cases section on the home screen. Then again navigate to the Submissions tab. In the Submissions tab, against the All Submissions button on the right hand side, there will be a button to request documents. Click on the same. When you click on the same, you will see that the order type, that is order for mandatory submission and responses, will be auto-created. Select the document type that the court would like to receive and also the name of the document. Once the same has been inputted, fill in the party that has to make the submission and also the date by which they should make that submission or filing before the court. Add any additional comments. Then also decide whether opposing party should be able to add a response to that particular filing. If no, then you can directly proceed with reviewing the order. If yes, then also detail which party will have to respond to this particular submission and by what date they should respond. Note that the date of response should be after the date of submission or the system will raise a flag. Once all of the mandatory fields in this order have been filled, click on the Review Order button. You will be able to see a PDF sample of the order that has been generated by the system. If satisfied, click on the Add Signature button to continue. As we will discuss in the module for orders and judgments, you can choose to either e-sign this order to publish it or download it, add your digital or physical signature and re-upload it onto the system. Regardless of the mode you chose, post your signature, the status will update to signed. You can then click on the Issue Order button to complete the process, and you will be able to see the order ID and also download the order. You can close this if it has been completed. This is how you can mandate a filing outside of a hearing. In order to mandate a filing within a hearing, let us go back to the home screen. Here on the left, you will be able to see a panel with your hearings for the current date and a View Hearings button. Click on the View Hearings button to navigate to your calendar as discussed in the module for calendar management, scheduling, and rescheduling. Then click on a particular slot to see the hearings within it. Here you will be able to see the hearings in the slot along with certain other details. Join any particular hearing. Now, to mandate a filing within that hearing, you will be able to click on Within the Inside Hearing view on the Take Action button, then click on Generate Order. This will, in a separate tab, open the Preview Order screen. Here, select the order type as order for mandatory submissions and responses and fill in the fields as you would in the same flow as outside of a hearing to mandate a filing. Once the fields have been filled, you can review the order, add your signature, either e-sign or digital signature, and then publish the order via the same flow as outside a hearing. With that, the task of how you can mandate a filing has also been completed. Let us hence move to the final task of reviewing an application as well as an extension for a filing to be made to the court. In order to see how you can review a particular application, we come back to the home screen. Here on the right hand side under the Your Task panel, filter by voluntary submission to see only those cases in which there is some sort of application to be reviewed. Click on a particular of these pending tasks to review that application. For example, clicking on this pending tasks will then open the application that was submitted. Here, the application type is to produce documents, and the date on which the application was received and its sender are visible. Review the application and then make a decision on whether to reject or approve it. If you choose to reject the application, click on the Reject button. You will have to confirm your action. If you are sure, then click on Generate Rejection Order. As you click on Generate the Rejection Order, note that the order type will be auto-filled along with the application that is being rejected. You can input the reason for rejecting the order, the application, for example, and then you can click on the Review Order button to view the order template. Clicking on the Add Signature button will take you through the signature and publishing process that we have seen previously in this video. Note that you could have also chosen to, in particular, approve this application for production of documents. Had you done that, you would have clicked on the Approve button and then confirmed your order by clicking on Generate Order for Acceptance. In this case, the order type to accept the voluntary document submission would have been auto-generated along with a reference to the application that you are accepting. You could have added any further comments if required and clicked on the Review Order button to see a PDF preview of the order. Clicking on the Add Signature button would have once again taken you through the flow of signing and publishing the order as we have seen before in this video. Similar to how an application can be rejected or approved, you can also accept or reject an extension request for a particular filing to be received by the court. To do this, you can apply the same filter on your pending tasks and open a particular application that is for extension of submission deadline. Here, let me look for the same. Notice that this is an application for extension of submission deadline that has been received on 13th of November. You can choose to either reject or approve it. In both cases, a similar confirmation will be required. In case you want to reject it, confirm by clicking on Generate Rejection Order. This will then generate an order of the order type Order for Extension of Submission Deadline, the application that you are choosing to reject, the status, the name of the document that was to be received by the court, the date on which the application was received, the date on which the filing had to be received by the court, and the date on which the party proposed the filing actually be submitted to the court will all be auto-filled. You can then add under comments the reason for rejecting the extension of the filing date. Once you are done, you can click on the Review Order button to preview the template of this order as auto-generated by the system. And then you can click on the Add Signature button to proceed with the flow of signing and publishing the order. Had you, on the extension request, chosen to approve that particular application, then the next screen would have required you to confirm that action as in the case of approving any other application. Post that, you will then see the same order for extension of submission deadline. However, in this case, the application status will be approved. All of the other details will similarly be auto-filled, but you will have to input the new submission date. In this case, you can choose whether the new submission date should be the same as the proposed submission date given in by the party, or whether you would like the filing to come in earlier. Here, I have shared that the filing should come in earlier in order to avoid too much delay in the case as added under the comments section. If satisfied, I can then click on the Review Order button in order to see a PDF preview of this order. Once again, clicking on Add Signature will take me through the flow of signing and then publishing the order. With that, we come to the end of this module where we have seen how you can view a filing in a case, respond to that filing, mandate a filing both within and outside a hearing, and also how you can review both applications as well as extension requests, that is, choose to reject or approve them, and what the order for the same entails. Thank you.